Hello everybody, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Today is week 7 of the Fantasy Rip League, and I'm facing off against Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards. I am, I think, 4-2 right now. I lost last week against Derb, and just didn't have that great of a rip, even though I pulled an auto, which is great. It was a great rip outside of fantasy football. Out of the Fantasy Rip League, because got an auto out of retail, which is always great. But for the Rip League, it just wasn't the best rip, and didn't have a tight end, and I had several players that didn't get me any points, so you're bound to have an off week here and there. Hoping to get back on track this week and redeem myself. I'm going to be ripping 3 packs of fat packs of Score Football. There's 40 cards in each, so it'll be a total of 120 cards. And so almost equivalent to a blaster box, just no guarantee of a memorabilia or autograph. So yeah, ripping into those, hoping for some great players for the Fantasy Rip League, some of the top looks, and of course some Kansas City Chiefs for the PC. Hoping we don't get a lot of doubles in this, because the more doubles we get, the less likely or less cards I have to choose from. But we got a Marcus May, Jamal Adams, Terrell Edmond, Sony Michel, Jarvis Landry, Jordan Poyer, Raquan Smith, Mike Williams, Trey Burton, Derwin James, Montez Sweat, Carl Joseph, DJ Moore, George Kittle, he could be a good tight end option, Xavier Rhodes, Robert Woods. I'll put him up in wide receiver just in case. This pack so far hasn't had him a whole lot. Zadavius Smith, Christian Kirk, so I'll put him up there also. Matt Prater, good kicker option maybe. D.D. Westbrook is our first red parallel. And Earl Thomas III. And our rookie is Deandre Swift, so that's not bad. I'm in our running back spot. I have a Saquon Barkley, who is unfortunately out for the season. DJ Chark. Deep dive. A next level of Jamal Adams. A game face of Dalvin Cook. Not sure if he's going to be back from injury or not, but put him down there just in case. Got a in the zone of Deshaun Watson. Having such a rough season. A Cleveland Browns card. Shout out to Haas with that one. Darren Waller. Put him up in the tight ends. Got a 3D of the Green Bay defense of Adrian Amos, Blake Martinez, and Kevin King. Nick Bosa, who's out for the season, unfortunately. Huddle up of the Patriots. Cameron Hayward, next level. A red in the zone Tom Brady. That'd be a ×2, which I just realized I totally forgot to show the multipliers at the beginning of the video. So after I finish this pack, I'll kind of show that off. And our rookies are Jalen Hurts, Tommy Stevens, Jordan Elliott, Justin Jefferson, who is having a phenomenal season. I have him on a fantasy team. Cole Kmet, and Darius Anderson. Real quick, let me find the... I have it right here. Got to go over the point setup. So as you can see, we have the multipliers. Base card is ×1, parallel ×2, numbered ×3. So say, for instance, I were to use this Tom Brady, and he were to get 20 points. Since he's a parallel, it'd be 40 points. So you just times it by 2. And so on down to a 101, which is ×10. Should be awesome to pull a 101 out of here, but let's face it, it's probably not going to happen. So we'll move on to pack 2 right now. These, I usually Also forgot, I usually mention where I got the products and stuff, how much I paid for them at the beginning of my video. Also, these, I've picked them up in the wild probably several months ago. It was before football season even started. I was originally planning on using them for a pack battle against some 2019 score hanger packs, but joined the Fantasy Rip League, and I figured I should probably save it for that. So I got a D.D. Westbrook, Earl Thomas III, Jordan Atkins, Quincy Enunwa, TJ Watt, he could be a good defensive player, Julian Edelman, Jermaine Pratt, Kansas City got a Patrick Mahomes for the PC, so put him up there. Carson Wentz, Kendall Fuller, who's no longer with the Chiefs, but good PC hit. Dexter Lawrence, Joey Bosa, he could be a good defensive player also. Golden Tate, Richard Sherman, Alexander Madison, Greg Zerline, put him in the kicker spot just in case. Blake Martinez, Chandler Jones, Jacob Hostetler. Our first red is a Jared Goff. Got a Harrison Smith. And a red AJ Epineza. So that's pretty cool. Nick Chubb, who is unfortunately injured right now. Deep dive of Deshaun Watson. Next level of Dalvin Cook. A game face of Ezekiel Elliott. Put him down the running backs. Didn't have the best week last week if I remember right. Michael Thomas, who I'm not sure if he'll be back or not. I heard he was out due to disciplinary issues. Apparently he got in a fight with a teammate on practice or something, and so they didn't let him come back because of that. Got the Chicago Bears huddle up. A Gardner Minshew game face. Drew Brees in the zone. A 3D of Tennessee Titans. Deandre Hopkins in the zone. He could be a good wide receiver. He's been on fire with Arizona. Lamar Jackson deep dive. A game face of Michael Thomas, which could be a phenomenal card to play if he is playing. Our rookies are AJ Epineza, Gabriel Davis, Xavier McKinney, Anthony McFarland, Brian Lewerke, and KJ Hill. Totally just realized I'm holding the cards off to the side, not to the middle of it, so sorry about that. I don't know why I laid those down. Starting us off, this is a repeat from the first pack. Got a Marcus May, Jamal Adams, Terrell Edmonds, Sony Michel, Jarvis Landry, Jordan Poyer, Malcolm Jenkins. Okay, this is new. Cortland Sutton, who's out for the season. Hunter Henry, who could be a good tight end option. Kyle Fuller, Terrell Williams, Mitchell Trubisky, Raheem Mostert, who just cannot stay healthy, unfortunately. I have him on all three of my fantasy teams. And when he's healthy, he just brings in so many points, but it looks like he's going to be out this week also. He just got back. Young Hoku, Jared Goff, Harrison Smith, David Johnson, Rashawn Gary, got Sue. Our red is David Njoku, Tre'Davious White, and a Patrick Taylor Jr. rookie. Hoping for a good wide receiver or something in there, but didn't get a whole lot in those reds. 3D of the Rams. Had a brain fart there. Ezekiel Elliott in the zone. Huddle up of the Bills. Christian McCaffrey, who's still out. Got a game face of Aaron Darnold. And Austin Eckler. In the zone. A 3D of the Seahawks. Nick Chubb in the zone. Deshaun Watson. Deep dive. Dalvin Cook. Game face of Ezekiel Elliott. In the zone, Amari Cooper. So wide receiver option, but he's had a great week last week. I mean, even though Dallas did terrible, he had a great week last week. I think he got like 20 points, but the week before that, he only got like 2 or 3 points. So kind of a wild card there. Our rookies are Kendrick Rogers, Patrick Taylor Jr., James Morgan, Curtis Weaver, Devin Duvernay, and our last one is Albert O from my Mizzou Tigers. So I'm going to get my lineup ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I have my team all picked out. I was able to fill all the positions this week, so that's off to a good start. For my defense, I'm choosing the Buffalo Bills, because they're playing against the Jets, and the Jets just really stink this year. So I feel pretty confident about that choice, because I hope it ends up being good. For my kicker defensive player, I'm choosing TJ Watt. They're facing off against the Titans, which have been doing really well, but TJ Watt, he's been playing phenomenal, so I feel pretty good about that. For my first running back, I have Ezekiel Elliott. They're playing against Washington, so I feel like that could be a decent matchup. My second running back is going to be Deandre Swift, and he plays with Detroit. I can't remember who Detroit's playing this week, but he's been doing really well this year, so that's a ×2 with it being a red. So hopefully he gets some good points for me. For my tight end, going with George Kittle. The matchup isn't the best. They're playing against the Patriots, which, I mean, the Patriots, they're not playing that great, but they still have a good defense. So I'm just going to rely on Kittle to do his stuff, and hopefully it works out. My first wide receiver, I'm playing my red Amari Cooper. Yeah, they're playing against the Washington football team. So they're good against the wide receiver position, but I was looking at his stats for most of the weeks for past games and stuff, and he's only had one bad week. So I'm hoping he can have a good week against Washington. My other wide receiver is going to be Deandre Hopkins. And the Cardinals are playing against, I honestly can't remember, but he's been on fire this year, so I just feel like he was a good choice. And then my quarterback, as much as I don't want to play him, because he's my least favorite quarterback in the league, and I'm going to go with the red Tom Brady. And they're playing against, again, I can't remember. I looked at it, but it's just completely left of me. My other choice is going to be my red Jared Goff, which I much rather would have played him, but he's just been so inconsistent this year, and with how many points he's scored over 20, and he's scored under 15, so he's kind of all over the place. Tom Brady at least has been somewhat a bit more consistent, I believe. So I'm hoping that, actually didn't check his numbers, I forgot to. So I'm just hoping that he's been more consistent. So that's my team. I'm hoping it does good for me. I have 3 multipliers that are going to be ×2, and so hopefully those multipliers pay off for me, and hopefully the ones that don't have multipliers, they pull their weight. And I feel pretty good about this team, way better than I did last week, so hopefully it works out. Good luck to Brackett and his team, and get his team put together, and looking forward to see what he has, or who he has. And thank you for everyone who watched this. Hit that like button if you haven't done that yet. Subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome. And leave a comment down below. I enjoy communicating with everybody, getting to know everyone and stuff. So make sure you leave a comment. And my next video is going to be Thursday or tomorrow for Triple Play Thursday. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to rip yet. I have several things in mind, but it's just a matter of deciding which one I want to rip. But it's going to be something fun no matter what. I just can't quite decide which one I want to do. And so whatever it is, it'll be fun. It's going to be a blaster box, I'll tell you that much. But thanks for watching. Everyone take care, stay healthy. Until next time, later.